you were my own son. Now, when you get back, we've got a lot to talk about.
Come on.
I've never heard George sound so sober as what he does in that tip.
Eli, Gordon, Alex, look at the portal.
This has to work.
Hey, alright, dog. Oh, you look at him contemplating.
We've activated the resonant.
Hey, look at dog contemplating. Oh shit, I interrupted him.
This is it.
Oh,
My goodness.
yes.
Portal has been neutralized.
We did it. We did it, Gordon.
We sure as hell did, and not a moment too soon.
I'll bet the Combine aren't too happy right now.
You got that right, sweetheart. But we've got plenty to celebrate. I wish you didn't have to head off so soon. If only it weren't so critical.
It's okay, Dad. We'll find Judith and bring her back. Dog? Hey, where are you? What a nut. Don't go too far.
So the shit down that portal now, that, I don't know, I can't remember the beginning bit of the story, to be honest. Like, the Combine opened some kind of portal that was gonna let them, like, fucking teleporting loads of fucking dudes compared to usual, something like that. I can't remember.
Gassed up and ready to go.
Remember to keep in constant contact. We have no idea what to expect.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll be all right.
I just wish all this didn't have to fall on you, Alex. Your mother would be so proud.
Dad. Come on, Gordon. The chopper's waiting for us.
Sweet, I'll get to Chopper.
Are you sure you have everything you need?
I think so. Dr. Kleiner gave us the Borealis coordinates. We'll keep the hailing frequency open on the chopper radio in case Judith tries to reach us again.
Good idea. She could well make another attempt.
Oh no. Dad! Gordon! Help!
Oh, what's that? The advisor thing again?
Dad!
Alex!
Dad! Oh. Get away!
Fucking Gene Grubb.
Listen to me. Destroy that ship! Whatever it takes! Destroy it!
Don't! Dad, look out! No! Dad!
Blunt weapons don't work on fat, squidgy things. He's not played Dark Souls, damn.
Oh my god!
They're cool, them things, man.
Close your eyes, honey!
I love you, Dad!
Don't look!
No! Oh my god, no!
Oh shit, Eli's dead.
Gordon! Dog!
Oh, he looks kinda dead anyway. Dogman might still be foot one up.
Oh god! Dad! Dad! Dad, please! Dad! Oh my god! No! No! Oh my god! Dad! No! Don't leave me!
Oh, no way! Oh, there's no way it ended on that. Awesome! Nice! Fucking... Maybe not if you've been... I mean, I've only just finished it, so I guess I'd be a bit saltier if it has been, like, years and years and, like, where's the next fucking episode, yo? But no, I've said, you've seen me on many of the end of games and stuff like that, like, oh, there's Gabe. I like the weird endings, or the sadder endings. Like, I've seen enough happy endings for a lifetime in games and movies and other shit like that. So I like the weirder endings, the worse endings, let's call it, and stuff. I can see why some folk are like, gee, there's a guy called Pat Cockburn. He's a voice recording scheduler and logistics guy. Sorry, I don't mean to take the piss, like, but you know, I just saw Cockburn. Anyway. But yeah, I can see why people are a bit like, where the fuck is the next Half-Life game? Because that is quite the cliffhanger there. I mean, Eli's not guaranteed to be dead. Maybe it just sucked loads of information out of him. But either way, like, it seems like that's what they were doing there, wasn't it? Like, why else would you put, like, your big tentacle dick into someone's brain, you know? You're obviously sucking out information. So, clearly, if there is going to be another Half-Life game, and I would be amazed if not, then, like, they're going to be, like, super fucking, like, the Resistance is going to be fucked. Because the Combine's going to know absolutely everything about them, all the bases, all the fucking, I don't know, frequencies and shit like that, all the information about them and stuff. Because I've got to be honest, like, through all of Episode 2, compared to, like, Episode 1 and Half-Life 2, where it felt like, you know, everything was against the Resistance and you're against all odds, it felt like in Episode 2, like, you always had the upper hand almost, like, you got back to the base before the Combine showed up at the base and shit. It always seemed like, you know, this intercepted this good transmission, they managed to stop the portal thing at the end and shit. It felt like you always had the upper hand, so kind of expected some shit was going to go down there. It wasn't going to be an happy ending. So perhaps the next game, it's back to, you know, you're against all odds kind of shit, because they know everything pretty much now. Who fucking knows? But no, I thought that was a pretty good fucking ending there. Yeah, everything is great. Oh, no, Eli's dead. Yeah, that was great. That really was. Absolutely fantastic. Very, very solid story throughout that. Decently paced and stuff. As I was saying like a few hours back, the map design has been fantastic all the way through Half-Life. Half-Life 1, 2, but specifically 2 and Episode 1 and stuff like that. Like, the map design's just I don't know, I find it really interesting and really good. Really, really good. Solid. Very, very solid. As somebody, as Cycronia said there, don't look on it, he's definitely dead. And he knew it. So it does seem like, I mean, I guess they could probably, like, if they really wanted him to still live, they could do, but, you know, I consider that a puss out. Like, Eli kind of knew he was dead there, that's why he was saying for her not to look and stuff, and she was acting like he was dead, and he kind of looked dead. And, you know, when was the last, who was the last person you met that took a dick tentacle to the back of the head, right into the brain and survived? I've never met somebody that could survive that. Nope. Not that I can think of. Maybe Chuck Norris? Maybe Chuck Norris could survive that? I don't know, though. You know, maybe, I don't know, like, maybe Chuck Norris's hair is the same as his, like, beard and shit, and is just, like, indestructible. But no, because it got, no, I don't know, I don't think even Chuck Norris could survive that. No, not even Chuck. But that was great, though. That was awesome. Really, really good. Very, very solid. I can see why folk have been complaining though, like I've heard many complaints like when's Half-Life 3 or when's Episode 3 and stuff like that. I mean they said they're not doing episodic content anymore. I just think's the better way of doing it. I mean I don't know what I certainly can't remember the difference between like, well the time period difference between Half-Life 2, Episode 1 and then Episode 2. Oh bro, thank you very much dude. I can't remember what the time difference is, maybe they were like it takes too long for how good we want to make it. So, it's too much work to produce out episodic content at a decent rate, so we're just gonna take even longer to make Half-Life 3. I mean, shit, this came out... Episode 2 was Orange Box, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Was it? It must have been. Yeah, Episode 2 came with Orange Box, and Portal 1! Portal 1! Get the fuck out. So that has been quite a while, so... I mean, I've heard mixed opinions from different folks. Some people not liking the ending and stuff like that. I can see why folk might not like the ending. It's kind of sad and stuff like that, but I dig that kind of shit. I do. I like the different endings and stuff. If it have ended... I tell you something, if it have ended like, yeah, we've shut the portal, wee, woohoo, and stuff like that, and then it have ended, I've gone to credits, I'd have been like, the game was fantastic, but the ending kind of blew. Whereas that was a nice spike at the end. I mean, even if it's not... I'm not complaining about them shutting the portal. I'm saying if it had just ended there, I'd have complained. But it spiked it at the end. It was all nice and, yeah, we done it. No. You know, that was great. So I have absolutely zero complaints about that, and I thought it was fucking fine. Now, I could, like I say, the amount of time it's been, however, to end there, like, because there is no story closure. Gordon's, as far as the Half-Life universe stands, Alex is still crying over Eli, who is still dead, and Gordon still stood there like a mute. You know, who knows what the Combine's going to do with Eli's information now they're fucked off with it. You know, you've still not actually... The Combine's still around. They didn't really put any dent into the Combine there, did they? They shut the portal to stop more of them coming, but that's it. So... Oh, it was Orange Box. 2007, so yeah. It's been like, what? 7 years. At least 7 years. So like I say, I could see why people can complain about the amount of time it's taken for Half-Life 3 to come out, and it's still not been announced. So, yeah, that is a valid complaint, but no, I think the ending was great, me. I think the entire game was great. As with Half-Life 2 and Episode 1, Episode 2, the flow is always pretty good. Never sticks around in two areas for too long, you know, you never get really bored with it. It's nice and flowing and stuff like that. But like I say, thank you very much. Thank you very much, High Lord Silver. A little gift for finishing. Yorkshire power. Indeed, dude. Thank you very much. In fact, you said you're not too far away from me, are you, Silver? Where did you say you're from now? Is it Manchester? Might have been Manchester. Well, thank you very much, dude. Very kind. Very kind. So that's the entire of Half-Life done. Entire of Half-Life done. I did, well, some people would say I didn't actually do the entire... It's not like I didn't finish Half-Life 1, but the Black Mesa mod that I played wasn't the entirety, which it wasn't. It didn't have the last arc. You know, when you're in the fucking weird alien world type dimension or whatever, so... That's fair enough, but did Half-Life 1 as best I could. And Half-Life 2, Episode 1 and Episode 2. All done. Nice. Like I say, I apologise, dude. It took... Dudes, even. It took way too long. Way too long to finish that. And like I said, people have been saying, like, I bet you don't go back to it. I bet you don't go back. It's like, no, I told you I'd go back. I really enjoyed Episode 1, sorry. Half-Life 2, Half-Life 1. And I enjoyed what I played of Episode 2. I knew I'd go back. I knew I'd go back. Oh, just pointing out there, you've still got to do a blue shift. I do. And, I did, Opposing Force, or whatever it was called. I can't remember the exact name of it. I actually I started recording, Blue Shift last year. I started recording Blue Shift. And after an hour of recording, I had a feeling something had fucked up. And sure enough, it had fucked up. And it didn't record it at all. It was recording, but when I looked at the video, it was about 20 meg for an hour. And it was fucked. It's like, oh, that's fucking great, is that? And then I tried it again, but I did a 10-minute test record and it fucked up again. For some reason, it doesn't like Dexterra. So I'm gonna try it with Obs again at some point. See if Obs likes it. It should do. If you can see it on stream, Obs will record it fine. So I'm gonna try it with Obs next time. Ooh, saucy caution. Saucy. OTG, just wait till you get my package. Ooh. But yeah, the entire series was great. I said a few times, I was salty over the years, and all I did is deprive myself of a really awesome single-player first-person game. And I put my hands up and admit that. It was great. All the Half-Life 2 games, and Half-Life 1, I even enjoyed the shit out. Was it Opposing Force or Opposing Forces? I think it might have been Opposing Forces. But I enjoyed the shit out of that as well. That was really good. I loved the weapons in that. There was like a grappling fucking hook and shit. Good stuff. But absolutely fantastic. Overall, I can see why folk have raved the Half-Life series over the years. I mean, to be fair, I'm glad I didn't play them, so I could play them blind for the playthroughs and stuff like that, HTSF, but that was great. Really, really enjoyed that. Very solid, very fun. Interesting story, interesting map design. Do you know, the only thing that... I'm just trying to think, like I always say, I always like to try balance the ending... Not review, it's not really a review, it's... at least set out to play only good games. And I try to keep it balanced between, like, you know, praising what's great and calling if anything's bad. And I'm struggling to think of anything bad. You know, the only thing you could really point at is the weapons are just standard Half-Life 2 shit, but, you know, like, they're solid, they've all got a purpose and shit. But there wasn't anything new, weapon-wise, in Episode 2. Not that I can remember, anyway. No. Not that I can remember. So, I guess you could say there wasn't anything new weapon-wise, no new toys to play with, but, I mean, there was the car. And I guess the Magnuson bombs and stuff like that. You got to use Sharpie again, which is pretty fucking awesome. I threw George at a few things and it killed him, so I guess there was always that. But seriously, that's about the only thing I could point to. There wasn't any new weapons, but, I mean, there probably wasn't supposed to be. And it doesn't have to be. So that's very much scraping the bottom of the barrel. That's scraping the bottom of the barrel to find anything negative about it. And you cannot use the fact that there's been no Half-Life 3 or Episode 3. You cannot use that against Episode 2. That is not fair to mark down the game because the sequel hasn't come out yet. You cannot use that against it, so... No, I'll be scraping the bottom of the barrel. I'll be scraping the bottom of the barrel to find anything wrong with that. Very, very good, very enjoyable. I would say very recommended, but chances are every single person watching this has already played it. And if not, I'd be surprised, you know? It's pretty much free, is Orange Box at this point, so I'd be amazed if no one's played it. Very, very good. Excellent. There we go, dudes. The deed is done. I told you I'd go back and play it. I told you. You're like, nah, you ain't gonna go back and play that shit. No, I told you. I told you I would. I said that shit. Ooh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to change the, Damn. I forgot to change Claire's emote there. That is the one. That is the eye. That's like that. You see, that's what I actually meant when Claire did it earlier on. Right, I'm gonna change that emote right now. That's when I was saying to Claire earlier on, like, make the eye bigger. This is exactly what I meant. I don't think maybe it goes through instantly. I'm not sure. But let me just change this emote. 2014 emotes OTG horse large. Yeah, you see, she made the eye too big. It just needed to be like a pixel, like a dot, like a black dot for the eyeball, and that's what she's done. That's what she's done. Let me just rename these ones. Yep, she's done exactly... When I was said to her to begin with, like, oh, you can make the eye bigger so it, like, pops out and stuff like that. That's exactly what she's done. Perfect. Alright, OTG horse small. OTG horse medium. Was it me as well, or did Half-Life 2 take longer than I expected today? It was supposed to take 4 hours. And instead, it's taken... about 2.5 and about 2.5. It took about 5, so that took an hour longer than I expected. But then again, you know, that's what happens when you carry a gnome around, and you're... Yeah. When you're carrying a gnome... Oh, that gnome bit, holy shit, that was so fucking hard. I'd have gone into it more at the end, like, but I think I said everything to do with that bit. That was so hard, the train bit, where I had to, like, drive the car and then run back and get the gnome and then run back to the fucking car. That was hard. Ridiculously difficult. OTG horse large, OTG horse medium, OTG horse small. There we go. And... emotes. Wonder if this experience bar's come back yet. No! Oh! I don't know where the experience bar is, but we've got 6 emotes now! Dudes! Rock on! When we started today, we could only have 2 emotes, and from that, we've gotten 6 emotes now. We've got 6 emotes, max. Nice! Nice! I don't know where that experience bar's gone. It was, I swear to God there's an experience bar, but it's gone. Right, here we go. Let's upload the small one. OTG horse small. OTG horse medium. You see, it's meant to have a more shocked look, like you're trying the horse, and the horse is like, what the fuck, don't try me? That's the look. That's the look. You're gonna like this new one, dudes. You're gonna like this new one. Submit changes. Wait, overwrite the old one? It should overwrite the old one. That one's pending. For some reason I think I've spelled it wrong, but I haven't. H-O-R-S-E. H-O-R-S-E. No, I did it right. Yeah, that new one looks better, but... What does it say? You can also submit new images for an existing emoticon using the same unique code. Yeah. That is OTG horse. That is OTG horse. So there we go. New one's pending, dudes. I suspect it's too late. It probably won't go through tonight now. The other one went through so fucking fast. I suspect this one won't. So once that overwrites the old one... I swear to God, I'm getting paranoid like I've spelled it wrong. I haven't. It's just that one's pending, so it should overwrite the old one. Yeah. Oh, I can't remember what I'm talking about now. I've gone. Oh yeah, but after that there'll be 3 new emote slots. So ideally for next stream, we'll get another 3 emotes sorted out. We shall see which ones. I'm not quite sure yet. I wanted to patch the hitboxes one. And then we could do with a couple new ones. Like, maybe one for when people sub or something like that. Some kind of sub-hype one. That'd be a good one. Hey, yo, did you move some Quake to finish off? Soz, dudes. Quake's probably not going to happen now. I've got a server for Counter-Strike and stuff like that, and I'm well into Counter-Strike now. So I'm probably not going to be playing any Quake for a while, Soz. Especially if, like, it's like, well, I only like Quake, but I don't like Counter-Strike and stuff like that. It's like that's my first person game at the moment. I'm well into that. Soz, dudes. Plus, I've got to be honest, I'm a bit salty at id Software. What the price the Quake Live... I mean, it's not megabucks. It's I'm not complaining about the price so much. It's the principle of it. They I don't know. I think they overcharge for premium on Quake Live. I really do, and it's more the principle of it. I really fucking think it should be at least... Thing is, it is half the price. I begrudge the price a little bit. Not the amount, just, like I said, the principle of it. And especially because then I've got a Counter-Strike server and shit like that. OTG, what's your CS server called? It should be OTG's... No, OTG Community Server. Should be OTG Community Server. I mean, people do raise a good point there. I mean, for both Mario Kart 8 and for Counter-Strike, you actually have to buy the games. Whereas Quake Live was free. So that is a valid point. Anybody could play Quake Live, whereas not everybody... I mean, you still fill a server and stuff like that easily, but... Yeah, I mean, that is a point. Like I say, leave it with me, dudes. Leave it with me, but like I said... I don't know. We'll just leave it with me. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. It's just like, if I'm going to play a first-person game, I really like Counter-Strike recently. So... It's kind of... I'll always love Quake. Fuck me, I'll always love Quake. But it's certainly dampened the old one. Oh, thank you very much, dude. GC. Notice me, OTG senpai. Makes me laugh. I like the Japanese are like, you know, respect and shit like that for their elders and stuff. If only we had that in the West, you know. Nobody respects their elders over here and shit. I always did. I know some folk do, but it's not like over there. It's like a standard. It's like a standard. I sent you a Twitch message. You should give it a looks before the end of the stream. Congrats on finishing Half-Life 2. Oh, cheers, dude. Cheers, and thank you for the tip. I shall indeed, check the old message. Apologies if I break up that. I like to close Zone Alarm, but it might quit me connection out. Oh, in case you don't know, dudes, GC works for Rockin' Android, which ports over some Japanese games that wouldn't have come over here if not for being ported and stuff like that. Certainly not in English, obviously. And there's a fan art contest for our new game. Winners get the game for free and their picks on our media sites. So if you're there is a few artists around in the community, dude. There is a few artists around. Let's check this out. I'll paste the link in the chat in a second as well. Like I say, I know there's a few artists around. In fact, I like the art just on there, on this link. I think that picture's pretty nice there. Celebrating the release of the Suguri collection on Steam. Oh, we've only got until July the 12th. Wait a minute. Oh, entries will only be accepted on July the 12th. Ah. And it will no longer accept after the 19th. Oh, shit. That's a very short period of time, dude. You've got a day. You've got a day. I'll paste a link in the chat as well, dudes. Here's the old link. Like, say, if anyone wants to do some fan art, there you go. But, wow, that's a short time frame, dude. That's very short. Very, very short. But yeah, cool shit, cool shit. You'll have to just let her know, dudes, if you submit any, oh, it'll be pushed back, apparently. Ah, fair enough. I was gonna say, that's a short time period, is that, dude? I mean, I'm not an artist or anything like that, but I know it takes quite a long time to get it right and do something decent. But apparently the time limit's gonna be pushed back, so no worries on that. Ah, good shit, good shit. Keep up the good vids. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. Speaking of videos, next month is what I'm aiming at, dudes. Next month is what I'm aiming at for getting the videos going back to YouTube. I need to get some serious streaming done and get some videos together and stuff like that. And then get YouTube uploading again. Some people, rightfully so, are a little bit mad at me at the moment for not uploading to YouTube, just streaming. That's entirely fair enough. The streams are supposed to be going over to YouTube as well, so that's entirely fair enough. What's going on with the chat over there? What's going on? I keep seeing moderators getting unmodded. Like, Church got unmodded. And then a couple of minutes later, Jaff's now been unmodded. It's like, what's going off with that? I have no idea what's going off with that. Oh, I tell you what, it's still bugging me, the fact that I don't know where Where is the experience bar gone? There was an experience bar. I swear to God. Oh no, you're still a mod. What the fuck? It keeps telling me that people are getting modded. I swear to God there was an experience bar. There was a fucking experience bar that said, like, how close you were to getting new emotes. It's gone. I cannot find it. Where is it? It's not anywhere. It's not anywhere. There was an experience bar. I swear, I did not imagine this. Nope, it's gone. Sorry, I suspect I broke up a bit there, dude. Sorry. But I don't know where it's fucking gone. Oh, well. It seems pretty generous anyway. It must have been like 25 subscriber increments or something like that, where it gave you an extra 2, maybe? Something like that, maybe. Something like that. Stream the stomach cam. It's like I was saying, man, it's like, you know, pretty upfront with you guys, and like I said, it's very little about me that I haven't told in a story, or you haven't asked a question and I've answered and stuff like that. But I think the line is drawn when you actually see inside me. That, you know. I tell you what, best... Whoop! The Caution just subscribed. Alright, Caution, dude, cheers for subscribing. Tried the horse. Everybody else has. Apparently, it's very good. Very tasty. What's I saying now? I tell you what, best I'll do, dudes, if they give me a screenshot, a picture, let's call it. That's what people call, you know, screenshot. What people call screenshots in real life. Photographs. Yes, if they give me a photo of my stomach cam, I will provide I'll give you my word. If they give me a photo, I'll show you it. I don't know why you'd want to see it.